Hi everyone, this is Jay Highland, Archives Director at the Jewish Museum Milwaukee, here with another From the Archives installment. With Independence Day coming up this Saturday, did you know that a Jewish boxer with strong Milwaukee roots was also born on this day? Today's From the Archives will recap the life of Joey Sangor. The photo you are looking at here was taken in approximately 1926 during the middle of his boxing career. Joey was born Julius Singer on July 4th, 1903, in Russia, and moved to Milwaukee in 1905 with his mother and two brothers. His father was serving in the Russo-Japanese War and would join the family a short time later. He grew up living on 9th Street in the old Jewish neighborhood on the block between North and Garfield Avenues. Joey's father, Mendel, or Morris Singer, was a peddler and helped Joey develop an interest in boxing at a very young age. His father made a punching bag in the basement for Joey that consisted of a burlap sack stuffed with paper. Joey attended Lloyd Street School and is shown here in a 1918 school photo at the age of 14. He is seated in the front row, third from the left, in the striped suit, and is sitting next to one of his brothers. The Lloyd Street School building is still standing today and located at 1228 West Lloyd Street in Milwaukee. Sadly, Joey's father died on June 15th, 1920, of a heart attack during a terrible rainstorm. Joey was attending North Division High School at the time, but had to drop out of school to help support the family. By 1921, Joey already had his first professional bout with his brother Lou as manager, and, despite his mother's objections, realized that he could take home a sizable paycheck for helping support his family. It's also important to remember that during this time, boxing was the second most popular sport in America after baseball. Joey's mother refused to attend any of his fights, but after every bout, Joey would call home and say to her, "Ma, I'm all right." Although Joey never won a boxing title during his career, he defeated several champions, the most famous of which was Bud Taylor, seen here on the left. Taylor was the world bantamweight champion and nicknamed the Blonde Terror of Terre Haute. The picture you see here was taken a few days before Joey and Bud's fourth and final fight in February of 1928, where Joey defeated Taylor in a non-title contest. Joey won 3 of their 4 bouts. He also established a strong friendship with heavyweight champion boxer Jack Dempsey, and the two are pictured here in 1928 at Union Station in Los Angeles. The next image you're looking at is probably one of the most unique artifacts in our museum archives collection. It is an ashtray that is in the shape of a boxing glove. We think Joey acquired the ashtray during a trip overseas near the end of his boxing career. On April 21st, 1930, Joey had his last professional fight and retired. One of the most fascinating aspects of this story is that throughout his boxing career, Joey aspired to be a pharmacist. So by January of 1931, as this article indicates, Joey passed his exam and received his pharmacy license. He transitioned right away from boxing to pharmaceutical work and opened a drugstore with his brother Lou at the intersection of Greenfield and National Avenues, later moving to 3720 North 92nd Street in Milwaukee. The first picture you see here is of the 92nd Street location, and that's Joey standing outside the store waving. This is also a photo of Joey working inside the store. In 1967, Joey received a great honor when he was nominated for the Wisconsin Athletic Hall of Fame and became the first Jewish athlete to be inducted. The last photo that you see here is of Joey and his wife Anita that was taken at the induction ceremony in 1968. Special thanks to Joey's niece, Marcy Strauss, for donating all of the images you saw during this presentation. She also donated many other materials in 2006 that are available for viewing in our archives. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoy these presentations, please feel free to make a donation to the museum at jewishmuseummilwaukee.org.